is the Corvette. Underneath. Okay, we have a leaf spring. The toe thing wasn't fixed, but oh wow, this is rotten out. Leaf spring, brakes, oh, new shocks. I think my dad did shocks. Get a better part of the car. Right, so it's a Corvette, so it has a leaf spring. I don't know. Oh, these are grease fittings right there. So that means that the rear end has to get grease fitted. Just trying to, there's the rear end, there's the rear end. Oh wow. Use, one second, it's gonna be kind of, use positive traction differential. Oh, so it's a posi. So both things move. Wonder what that whole camber thing is all about. Trying to just see if there's any different. Because the tire sits cambered out, so that means that this thing, but these look fixed. You know, these look fixed. So how is the tire cambered out when it sits? You know, whatever. Like I said, it's some kind of pump or something up there with wires. That's the back of the deck. Here's the gas cap, gas can. Here's underneath. Here's the parking brake. Does both. There's the shift knob. You can't see because it's dark, but trust me. There's the shift knob that goes up, covered in oil. It was cleaned, just so we know where the oil is. 1966 Chevy Corvette Stingray. Exhaust pipes, no mufflers or anything, comes right out. That's weird. Both sides have it? No. It's weird. This comes down. They both come down, but one side has that thing. Huh. Oh, okay. So we're dripping. We're dripping from the oil pan. The oil nut. So hopefully it's not something that needs to be tightened. Here's the transmission. It's amazing. Here's some kind of electrical thing on the transmission that barely is there. Kind of goes up to the engine. I don't know what it reads. Maybe a light. Here's underneath the chassis. Wow. Still fucking solid. Excuse the... Just trying to walk around and see what underneath it is. Wow. Oh, crushing that. Looks like ground. Looks like a ground thing or something. It's like a ball with a piece of rubber. Well, these two pieces of rubber, I guess, what sitting on that, I mean, that turns out to look, you know, that needs to be replaced if you want to get crazy. That one has it too. Like almost like maybe this thing should have been moved over here. Just, well, it is what it is. I don't know what those are. I guess they're holding the gas. Oh, they're holding the gas can in. Well, gas is like plasticky. This. Originally, some of the old school Corvettes, the pipes went through here and then went out the back, but not here because there's no cutouts in the lower part of the body. Posi rear end. So all these things need to be changed, well, you know, because you're underneath here. He was just trying to figure out where the oil's coming from. This is nice bell housing, I guess. Oh, all the wires. Look at that. They look clean. I wonder if that looked like that. That's the battery box up there. I can't. I wonder if it actually looked clean. Here's a pump. Delco assembly. Water pump, I think, is leaking. You can see a little drip right there. There's the steering. I don't know if it's rack and pinion because it has this piston. Let me see if I can get a different angle. Just trying to get some stuff. Look, just trying to get a video of underneath the car because you never can. And you see, you know, so it's dripping out of there. It's dripping out of the water pump. He sprayed and degreased it because he needs to know. It's got to drop the pan. Oh, he says it's leaking from there, which is the seal. What's that called? Has all 3 serpentine belts. Wow, this is, it's not disgusting, but I wonder what this is. Got an itch. So this is brake stuff, right? No, this is power steering. This is steering. Oh, well, so the steering. So you got these 2 lines, and you got this thing. Let me get down underneath there. You got this thing that's leaking. But then you got a grease fitting. Obviously, all these cars have grease fittings. But then you have, it looks like, let me just, so we got a shaft that turns with the steering. Let me see. Wait, I guess. Let me just take a break.